Hello, Good Shepherd family. This is Pastor Chad here. I'm just standing right outside of our church sanctuary, and I thought it would be fun for all of you to just see some familiar sights around our church campus. And of course, we're still missing all of you, and I'm sure you're missing coming here week after week and being here on Sunday mornings worshiping together. We definitely are missing that so much right now. Our church is just kind of operating right now as operationally just kind of on a minimal basis. Our church staff is kind of in and out of the office throughout the week, and then our preschool is operating on a pretty minimal basis as well. We're just a handful of students of essential workers, so we're glad that we can serve those families during this time. Our landscapers were here today just sprucing things up and doing a lot of trimming, and things are looking really nice around here. The roses are in bloom, and the biggest thing, of course, that we're missing is all of you, and I'm sure you can echo that same sentiment. It's been a hard season of separation right now, but we're seeing God at work despite that, and so glad that so many of you have been able to join us online, and I believe that God is really working through that right now. Just a few updates, I guess. It's kind of hard to provide much by way of update right now just because things seem to be changing all the time, and it's hard to make any plans moving forward. But as you know, or as you likely know, the current stay-at-home order is in place until May 15th. And so as church leadership and staff, we're trying to evaluate what things look like moving forward with the information that we have, and we don't know what that's going to look like beyond May 15th. We're starting to have discussions about what church would look like beyond that point, the time where we'd actually be able to be together in person again. And even when we are able to be together in person, it's probably going to look a lot different. We're probably going to have to still get a little creative on how we do that, and how much space we provide between people, and to practice social distancing and everything. So we're discussing different ideas, whether that's holding church in our back parking lot, or the backyard where we could have a little more space between people, or holding 2 services in our sanctuary to provide more space, or possibly splitting people up in home groups throughout the community. We're just talking through different possibilities and just trying to think ahead to that time, and we look forward to that time when we're able to actually worship together in person again. As we look ahead just even into this next week, this coming Sunday, we're going to be broadcasting from a new location, and that new location is going to be outside, so we're looking forward to outdoor worship this week. And it's a little bit strategic in that this coming Sunday we're going to be looking at the 4th part of our mission statement, which is reaching our community for Christ. And we are thinking through and praying through the different ways that God has guided us and how He is guiding us into reaching our community as a church and each of us as individuals. And we are going to be looking at the command of Jesus and the example that He sets for us in reaching those around us with the love of Jesus. And so that's what we're going to be looking at this coming Sunday. But would love to hear from each of you. This past Sunday we looked at building a caring community, looking at that 3rd part of our mission statement, caring for one another. And I would love to hear from many of you. And the way that you can do that today, right now, is just maybe briefly share, whether you comment on Facebook or on YouTube, or send us an email or a text message. But I want you to answer this question: how have you been blessed or reached out to by someone within our church family, just even over the last few weeks? And just share a way that you have been blessed by someone else in our church. We look forward to connecting with each of you soon, and praying God's blessings over each of you.